transformations. I just want to look at translations this week. We'll take a look at the other transformations in the upcoming weeks. So the notes from yesterday should help us out. So let me just take a look at how we do this real quick. Question number 1 says find the coordinates of the vertices of each figure after the given transformation. It says 6 units to the left. So we do something to the x, and then 3 units down. So we do something to the y. 6 units to the left. What do we do to x? Subtract 6. Put this right here. X minus 6. You don't have to write that rule, but I'm writing it so I remember. 3 units down, what are we doing to the y? Y minus 3? 5. So subtract 6 from the x, subtract 3 from the y. So I have 3 points. My A prime, I'm going to call this negative 4, negative 1. I subtracted 6 from the x, I subtracted 3 from the y. If I look at B prime, I get negative 3, 2. And once again, subtracted 6 from the x, subtracted 3 from the y. What do you guys get for C prime? Negative 2, negative 3. Nice. Alright, so for the first one, it's 4 questions. I give it to you guys in words. And then for the other 4 questions, I give it to you guys in notation. So that takes us up to question number 8. Anything for the first 8? We're good? Alright. Let's take a look at question number 9. I know you guys have space to the right of each graph. To the right of it, you guys have plenty of space. So it says grab the image of the figure using the transformations given. Translations 3 units to the right and 5 units up. So one thing we can do, we can plot those points. We can plot them in there, and then move everything 3 units to the right and 5 units up. Or what else we can do? We can also find the prime points. What I mean with the prime points, I'm looking at G prime, H prime, and I prime. For G prime, since I have to go 3 units to the right and 5 units up, I get 0, 2. 3 units to the right and 5 units up. What do you guys get for H prime? What is it? 5, 4. What do you guys get for I prime? What is it? 4, 1. Nice. Alright, I gave this to you guys in words. If you guys would have gone x plus 3, y plus 5 to understand it better, you guys could have done it. Alright, we added 3 to the x, added 5 to the y. Now that we have the prime points, let me plot those in. 0, 2 gives me G prime here. 5, 4, that gives me H prime. And then 4, 1 gives me I prime. Let me just connect my points. That's it. I've came over. Like I said, we could have drawn the initial points, move everything 3 units to the right and 5 units up, or just find out what the vertices of the prime points are, and then just plot those in. At the end, I'm just looking for that picture. G prime, H prime, I prime. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so with graphs, that takes us up to number 15. But actually before, let me come back a few questions down. Let me take a look at number 11. Right, it says 1 unit up. So add 1 to the y. Don't do anything to the x. Right, just 1 unit up. Add 1 to the y. Alright. Any questions up until 14? Looking at number 15, it says write a rule to describe each transformation. I know we're dealing with translations, so to begin with, let me write translation. And I'm going to say xy will become pi how much are we either adding or subtracting to each x? What are we doing to each x? What is it? Adding 7. So let me write this as x plus 7. Right, we're adding 7 to each x. What are we doing to each y? Subtracting 1. So let's go y minus 1. And keep in mind I said each, so you could have compared any x or any y. We were doing the same to each x and the same to each y. Alright, so that takes us, there's about 4 questions like that. Now here, for number 19, we're going to write the rule. I know my screen, you guys can see the colors, right? Black and blue. I know in your papers, you guys can see black and black. So, because you cannot tell the difference, look at the writing. The original picture has the letters only, like U, X, W, V. The second picture, the one after the transformation, has the little apostrophe which we read prime. U prime, X prime, W prime, V prime. So it means the prime came after. Like I said, on your paper, you cannot tell the difference by the colors, but you can tell the difference on the right. So you know which one was first. So we're going to write the rule. Let me just come over and say, well, it's a translation where X and Y becomes, all right, how much are we moving to the left? We're moving 1 space to the left. So let's go X minus 1. And then we're moving down, right? How much are we moving down? What was it? 5. So let me go y minus 5. If it helps you, follow any point. It doesn't matter which point you follow. Right? If I wanted to follow the point U, I notice it goes 1 to the left and 5 down. Right? Follow any point. If you follow the point W or the point X or the point V, they do the same. 1 to the left and 5 down. Right? So follow any point. Because we know it's a translation, so follow any point. Alright, any questions? No questions?